Welcome to the Living School of Nova tour. Go this way. My name is Caprice Daniels. I am a Living School senior, and I am an 826 published author. Writing is important to me because growing up, I never knew that I can be a published author or that I even can write books. And nobody around me or even none of my immediate family published a book before or even published an article. It's important to know that I can do it and people that are around me that look just like me can do it.
I think in a perfect world, it is building in New Orleans that everything is done with the community. We don't have proper access to health care, proper access to mental health care. We think about all the trauma that has happened here in some type of way. It truly doesn't make sense. And when you think about what so many children and when you listen to children and what they're asking for, it's for care, it's for consideration, it's for patience, it's for compassion, it's for empathy. And all those things come through social, emotional learning and mental wellness. Having the opportunity to lead an organization that fosters that brings students and children to the table to say, like, what do you want to write about? What's our call to action here? Like, that's where we really need to start in New Orleans and think and listening to children and thinking about how does it look to really develop children into socially and emotionally well adults.
It's important for young people, especially in New Orleans, to write down their stories and write down where they come from because we have so many different unique experiences. Sometimes I can't express the way I feel out loud, so being able to type that into Google Docs or Microsoft Word document and then come back later and revise it and read it actually really helps me. Reading through our book, it was like, oh yeah, we do this and we do that. Like knowing that we can share these experiences and connect through a book is really powerful and important.
First of all, I think 826 New Orleans is transformative and elevatory. I can remember the very first book I ever read, but I also remember the first time a teacher read an essay that I wrote in front of the class, and I remember she cried. And it was a source of pride and joy for me to see someone, respond to something I had written. I've seen young people come through the program with my own eyes. I have worked as a teacher in need of resources, in need of different outlets for my students to be able to explore themselves as writers. And I've seen what it does. I've seen a finished product of a book in the hands of young people and how it makes them feel. Having the ability to put your thoughts on paper, having the ability to express yourself in the language you are loved in, that is transformative for them.
Being a published author at 16 means a lot to me. It shows me that no matter who you are, where you come from, or even how old you are, you can do anything you put your mind to.